So welcome to this week's Tech Plugged In. So this week has been a bit of a slow news week, but we do have some things to report on, such as a bug in 4G and 5G that allows people to snoop. So merely months since the actual release of 5G, researchers have already poked a few holes in it. They've discovered 3 flaws in both 4G and 5G that allow malicious actors to intercept you when you're on the phone, track your location. So the first is reliant on a paging protocol flaw that notifies your phone that you have a call, so it can then go off and notify you. So if you start and cancel several calls in a short period, you can send a paging message without alerting the device to a call. This not only lets you track the device's location, so through what tower it's connected to, etc., but also opens the door to 2 other attacks. One of these lets you determine the specific an identifier of a user. So this lets you snoop on calls and location info yet again. So these vulnerabilities affect pretty much every 4 and 5G network there is. Flaws aren't permanent, however the fixes would take time. For example, the cracking of your what's called an IMSI would require solutions directly from the industry's cellular standards body. So these attacks won't appear in the wild though, as researchers have kept the specific methods hidden from the public as to avoid causing issues. So it appears that Apple still wants even more of your money after you pay large rates for their phones. So for quite a while, Apple has encouraged app developers to consider subscriptions as a revenue source. To this end, Apple is giving developers more options. It could previously offer limited time discounts, but only to users that were new. But now there will be 3 types of offer that the developers can use to retain or regain subscribers. So here's how they described it. So free, obviously, self-explanatory. I give you my service for free for a 30-day trial, and then you have the subscription for the standard price to try and get you onto it. Pay as you go, so customers pay a promotional price for each billing period of a selected duration. So for example, $1.99 for 3 months, and then for a subscription with a standard renewal price of $9.99, and then pay up front. So customers pay a one-time promotional price for a certain duration, so $9.99 for 6 months of subscription, and then from that point on $39.99 per year, rather than charging monthly and then allowing users to possibly keep getting the promotional rate. So this was posted on the Apple App Store Connect, and to do this, developers would have to integrate new Stalker APIs. To test this, they can use iOS, macOS and tvOS betas, but the offers will not be available to users until the feature is publicly available. So the company obviously says you can use these offers to help win back subscribers who have cancelled their subscriptions, or to promote them upgrade to another subscription. So you might be asking, well, how does this give Apple money? All they're doing is helping developers. Simple. They take a cut from downloads and in-app purchases, and obviously the subscription model is often used on PC but rare on mobile. So they are looking to change this to increase their own revenue. So it is not a completely selfless act by the company. Now finally, there's more reports of the new Xbox being launched at E3. So the successor to the Xbox, I'm personally hoping if it has ray tracing, they'll call it the RTX box, because what else would you call it? Along with news about Xbox Game Pass and Project xCloud. Some of these big reveals should see an increase in gaming revenue for Microsoft, and if Sony doesn't come out with a successor to the PS4 to compete on the same stage, a drop in revenue and market share for them. It's already been revealed that Microsoft will obviously bring Xbox Live features to mobile and Nintendo Switch, so you can read more about this on our blog post labelled about the Xbox Live across platforms. So thanks for watching, and likes, favourites, shares, subscribing, this would all help us out greatly.